Alright guys, today we are troubleshooting an issue with a thermal hot water system, an AET tank with a Eagle Sun Earth controller. That's this controller here. So to diagnose this issue, first thing we had to do, when I realized I came up here, I saw that this symbol here was showing that it was running, which looks like this. You'll see the pump spinning, but I did not hear my pump running, plus my heat, which you can press these buttons here and see the top temperature, which is 79 degrees, and the bottom temperature, which is 69 degrees, which it was a lot hotter than that. So I don't know what happened, but it was almost like 120, and the bottom was 69, so that told me, hey, I'm not pulling heat from the roof. And also, if you come over here, I saw that my water level was not dropping, and that's another indicator that the pump is not working. So first thing I checked was I wanted to know if I was getting power to my pump, because I figured it was either a pump or a bad controller. So I tested to see if I was getting power to the pump. I took off the wire nuts here. You should be getting 110, and I wasn't getting anything. So I said, hey, it might be a bad fuse in the controller. So I came up to the controller and looked and took the fuse out, which is located here. And usually there's a couple extra ones here, but they look like they've been used already. I took it out and tested it, ohmed it to see if how many mega ohms were on it, and I was getting OL, which means that there's no continuity and the fuse is bad. But that didn't tell me what was wrong with the system, because why did the fuse go bad? So what I did was I took a extension cord and I plugged the pump directly into an extension cord to see if the pump would cut on, bypassing this fuse. That's all I really did, was bypass the fuse. And what happened was I started getting sparks from here. So that tells me that the pump is frozen up and it needs to be replaced. And probably the reason for that is because you can tell from the corrosion here on the sight glass that the water was probably not distilled. So that was probably the root of the problem. But either way, pump's frozen up. I have to tell the customer that it's a bad pump, and that's how you diagnose it. First, check, make sure you're getting power from your controller. If you are getting power from your controller, your pump's definitely bad. So if you bypass the controller and bring power straight to the pump, you will have 120 here where the wire nuts usually go. And if it's not turning on with 120, you know you have a bad pump. And that's how you diagnose a bad pump on a thermal hot water system.